Hi everyone, this is Cody Smith. Welcome to my channel, Cody Smith, Period Sport with Christ. One thing I want to bring up now is that knowing that all people are the same, regardless of whether they have a disability or not, because we have the same internal makeup, the same DNA, and we're all fully human. It's just that our disabilities are circumstances that we have no control over, just like someone who's in poverty or someone who's wealthy does not have a choice in the matter. They're born into what they're born into, and they don't have a say in it. It is not their fault or anything like that. This is why I do disability advocacy, because I want to show that we as people with disabilities are no different than anyone else as fellow human beings. It's just that our circumstances are different, and the way we handle those circumstances is different because what works for one of us may not work for another. Plus, we have our own free will in order to choose how to deal with it, and take some time to do trial and error and experiment and see what will work best for each one of us as individuals. And that is what I'm really talking about. And that is why I ask that people who don't have disabilities take the time to talk to us, to get to know us, learn our stories, figure out how they can help us, so that maybe in the future we can figure out how we can help you in return, and we can contribute to society as best we can, even if it's not exactly a dollar for dollar match. And that is exactly what I'm getting at with all these videos, and all this disability advocacy, because I want everyone to be treated as equals, as the golden rule says. Treat others as you would want to be treated, and that way we can help each other and build some sort of relationship. And it's also why I talk about in my book those of you without disabilities joining us, almost like an army fighting against our disabilities, because we as people with disabilities are already fighting our disabilities themselves, and we don't want others who don't understand our situation to, you know, purposefully fight against us and try to prevent us from getting the things that we need in order to survive and be independent, because if you would take the time to talk to us and learn how we best learn and help train us and teach us and find what we need at the most inexpensive price, then we would be able to use those tools and training to do something and help you and contribute to society and pay taxes and things like that, and do everything that everyone else does. That way, if we have our independence, then we can take care of ourselves and help take care of you as the need arises. And this is why I'm doing these things, because this is what I care about the most, that we're all treated as simply human, and we're all looked at as simply human. Like, this is a human being, I'm a human being, we each have a story. Let's share our stories at our own pace, in our own time, and in whatever way is most comfortable for each of us. Get to know each other, see, like, is there a problem that this person is going through that maybe I've already figured out, and see if I could help them figure it out. And maybe if there's a problem I'm going through that they've already figured out, that they can help me with, and that way we can benefit each other and work together as a team, as opposed to being separated into two different groups, you know, disabled and not disabled, and of course, dividing people with disabilities into separate groups based on which disability they have and levels of severity and things like that. That way, if we just work together as a single human race and team, we could probably get a lot done, both for ourselves and for each other. And that is what matters most to me. I want us to be a team, and I want us to truly help each other and work together. Because I feel like that would make things so much better for everybody, even though it's not going to be that every single person can meet every single other person on the face of the earth, because there's over 8 billion of us, at least in my knowledge. But, if we could take the time to look at each other and say, okay, this is a human being. Let me see what they have to say if they're willing to share it. And, take their time, let them share in their own way, and I'll do the same. And we can see what sort of, relationship, partnership, whatever, that we can build between us. And that way we can truly know each other and we can truly work together to see what the outcome will be. And that way, if we do that, then maybe we could do something good and beneficial for society that will ultimately allow this person with a disability to be independent and contribute as much as they possibly can. And that's what I want for all of us, for anybody and everybody, not just people with disabilities, but everybody on the face of the earth, every human being, to have their, fair share of independence and being able to do what they want to do and live their dreams and have their freedom so that, we're not reliant on the system, we're reliant on ourselves, and we're able to contribute to the system and build it up and then use what we've contributed to help others, build themselves back up and be able to contribute to the system and so on and so forth. On and on and on. That is my ultimate goal. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. I will have another video for you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.